We could have had you a long time ago.
It's India. It's
right?
been big.
Yeah.
Hey.
But here you are now.
Yes.
Right?
Thank God.
And you know, you guys somehow came together. This is a chemistry that you guys have to tell me about, and the bond that you have in your relationship. It was so interesting to see you off camera and how you guys are laughing. Like, it's very natural. It's not one of those faked, forced collabos. Like, you actually do, you know, jam with one another. How has this whole pandemic been, Chris? What have you been keeping up with? What have you been doing?
Just for the most part, making maybe more music. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kahush, how about you? Like, so is this the time? Because I know you're working on a project, but so this is what have you been doing?
Day in, day out, wake up, go to the studio, back home, and also just meeting with different people and seeing how we can set up with different people and features and such things, you know.
Yeah. And social media has helped by this, ndio?
Yeah,
so how did this meetup happen? Because Samsani ni machifu wa Mastingo,
Master Mastingo.
Ili toka, so who met you where? Nani alislide kwa DM akatafuta namba, ilikuwa ni nani?
Mimi.
Ilikuwa ni wewe?
Hey, it's Chris, bwana.
But shout out pia Royal Media,
Yeah.
Ronnie K pia, wali make it happen pia.
Yeah. Oh, Ronnie's like, okay, I see Ronnie. Ronnie's out here.
Yeah.
Say less.
Jina yake na majina.
Sindio.
So why Chris then?
It's Chris, yo, you can just see from his energy straight. It's a naturally talented, doesn't force things, you know. And many guys in the industry be forcing and faking things.
Yeah.
You can tell he doesn't have to do that at all.
That's very true.
Yeah. Straight up.
And so, venye alikupigia ulisema ulikuwa ati Kahush ni nani? Ati unataka nini? No.
Tangu day one nilijua ni Master Mastingo, so.
Salute.
Ati nini wewe? But it was amazing, manze, working with Kahush has been yani.
Yes,
I didn't think hata ingekuwa hivyo. So shout out kwanza God also and Master Mastingo, Royal Media, so imekuwa amazing.
Hello.
Yeah, and I like that you said video. Huko unajua kama itakuwa at the end the chemistry will be that natural because you never really know. So how was the recording process for? So where did you go? Where did you record the jam? Did he have to send audio files?
What happened was we linked up before and we talked about doing what we want to do and where we want to go. So we went to the studio in Riara and we just linked up there. So we had everything and we just
vibes.
Just vibes, you know, straight.
So you didn't know what the song was gonna be. You didn't have a name. You didn't have anything. You were just like
we had the concept. We had Mastingo.
Oh, okay. So that was your idea. So Mastingo was already there.
It was the concept was there.
Okay.
Then but the song structure and everything was so different already. So I sent it to him and he switched up the song structure and everything. We worked on it, and hey, Chris do what Chris do.
Chris does what Chris does.
Yes, sir.
Chris was it. Your video ni funny. What? The video is so different. You had guys wearing all these costumes. How was the whole experience of doing the video?
It was very interesting, man. Master Mastingo was telling him, bro, let's wear this costume. But I'm going to show nothing, no.
Unamwambia bro hapana, mimi sivai hizi vitu.
But ilikuwa interesting sana. It was amazing.
Right? Who came up with the concept of the video?
Frank. The director called Frank. Shout out Frank, man.
Man, it's really, really nice. It has that old school vibe. And then it just sort of like switches up, and then the graphics of it is really, really cool. Shout out to Frank, by the way. I bet he's watching. And the song blew up, you know. So for you, Kahush, you had a really big song, and then your follow-up song was also just as big. But were you a bit nervous before releasing Mastingo? Amo ulikuwa unasema ingoma itachika jo.
Hey, the way you know, huh? The way you know. No, but it wasn't really. I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just thinking about making music. That's it, you know. So when it came out like that, I wasn't even surprised because it was all natural vibes. Nothing we're forcing, nothing we're trying to do again. Just enjoying music.
Yeah, you're not forcing nothing. In fact, your dad was like, you know what, my son is an awesome rapper. When I was joining media, my father was like, what are you doing? Embarrassing the family. The family name just dishonoring us. What is this clown behavior? But you know, he was talking about Tipoli.
I'm sorry.
But you know, your dad was like, that's so support. I mean, eventually they came on board on like Chris Kaiga. But you know, it's really nice to see him support you. Now there's a clip in a recent interview that he had done talking about you. So I want you to take a look at the video and then we get back and we talk. Do we have the video? Oh, okay, great. So that's
Yes, Kahush. Of course, that is my youngest son. His name is actually Kaumburu. But somewhere along the line, Kaumburu became Kahush. He's a student. He's a first-year student at Nottingham University in the UK. He is also a rapper, and a good one too. You know, And I listen to his music sometimes.
Right.
You know, Missy Wezi and so on and so forth. Yes, I do know Kahamburu.
Can you wrap up?
All right, so that's the OG Mastingo, Cindy Ondoye, right? She from Mastairo. Anyway, but you know, like it's really nice to get that, you know, that support. And even though it's a bit public and that's not how you want to get into the game, but like, what can you say about that?
I can say, you know, it's a good. I'm blessed to have the opportunity to express myself. You know, just the opportunity to even start expressing myself. But then, you know, after that's just hard work. So then after that's when you get your, you know, you can get your recognition in those kind of ways.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'm blessed to even have the opportunity to start doing that.
Yeah.
Just the opportunities. That's what I appreciate the most.
Yeah. And you know what I love is that people found out about you and about your music and how good it was before making any connections.
Exactly.
Because people get used to really discrediting people over whatever reason.
Yeah.
So your song was dope, you were talented, and then guys were like, oh, Sonny Mtoto, okay.
It was too late.
It was too late. You was already lit, bro.
Yeah, I was ready there. I was ready there. Too late.
Chris, what about you? Were your parents supportive? Like when you were getting into this, did anyone ever call you and they were like, unaimba vitu gani? Ulianza kukunywa pills na lini?
What are you using? But hey, shout out mazee to my moms kwanza. If she's watching this, yani unajua, the studio is in her compound. Tunakuanga always there mazee goons. But at least she knows we try to make positive music, you know, for everyone. So she's been really supportive, even if she doesn't understand. Ati Mastingo nini. She's like, you just do you. Yeah, bora tu mind the yani ukairada tu.
Yeah.
So
and it's always
supportive.
Yeah, and it's always so interesting like when they're told, unajua auntie yako aliniambia ati unaimbanga ime wa wimbo, umeonekana tu kwa TV na kwa radio.
Is it true?
Hey, ni wewe.
Yeah.
They're just so proud. It's just so. But for you, Kahush, we would have never heard of you music-wise because you were in the UK and you were more interested in football. Is that true?
Yes.
Yo, are you kidding?
Yo, the come up has been long. So, at first I was playing ball, and it took me to a place where, to express to be comfortable there, I needed to do music. You get it? So the change and everything, it took me to a place I needed to express myself in that way. Suddenly I can just see that I'm making music, and it's something that I'm passionate about.
Yeah. Man, you enjoy the come up has been long because at some point, according to Gearbox, all right, an IT website, you know, talked about how Kahush developed a system that is able to sense motion and manage lighting in rooms depending on the motion detected, thus saving energy as many people forget to turn off lights. Tell us about it, Chief Mastingo.
So, come up has been long. So, I was at Gearbox, shout out Gearbox KE, doing good stuff there. So I was at Gearbox and we were trying to, basically, it's a light sensor. So whenever somebody walks into the room, that's when the light comes on. When you leave, it goes off. So that's just for places and people who can't always afford, you know, like playing, like those kind of bills are expensive. So it's like, it's good to, it's like a way to reduce those costs and just save energy in general. Yeah, I thought that would be helpful. I tried it out. You know?
Shout out.
What? That's
Shout
so... and you know, shout out to, there was some guys who did, you know, did you see, there was a video they did about Mastingo, I think it was somewhere in some foreign country. We have the clip, right? So I want us to play the clip so that they can see, and then we can get back and talk about the video. So let's play it right now, please.
I find it bigger than me because now even other guys are using the song to do challenges and whatnot. So imekuwa tu great.
Umekuwa ni great. So hii 2020 yako ilikuwa imeanza on a different level, bro. Ulitoa hizi mangoma pa.
Valentine's.
Hey, Corona kasema hello. How are you doing
I was
here?
mad.
You mad?
But like your year started out crazy. It was in Feb, right?
Yeah.
So how many jams? You released 3 jams.
Yeah.
Sindio, tell us about them.
Yeah, okay, it was a minute before I released tracks, so I wanted to come correct. And also on Valentine's, hiyo ilikuwa very intentional. Najua mapenzi ni mingi.
Okay.
So I had to share some, but yeah, so I chucked 3 songs on Feb. Before now, Mastingo.
Yeah, Chain was a huge song. It was my favorite song, by the way, of all of them. Now, I even saw like there were guys who were reacting to it. That's the one that guys were reacting to in a foreign country. But nataka tuongee juu ya Concodo.
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 Concodo means knocking, like that sound, like knock knock. In Arusha. And only shout out Kiloriti. MC is an artist in Arusha. Ali pull up studio, then he's a guy who came up with that Concordo. Then I just jumped on it.
Yeah. What? Okay. So there's been a number that was also next. I want us to go through the lyrics. Next. I want us to go through. Thank you. Next. We're going to go through the lyrics in a bit. But one of the biggest songs, and you have to agree, when you were working with Kahushi's Missy Wezi was a ridiculously big song. And for some of these songs, it's so big because it's popular in the streets. Like Wasendo wanajua hizi ngoma, they demand for that song to now play on TV and on radio, which was the case with Missy Wezi. Take me through the entire process of Missy Wezi. Initially, what was your thought process? The production through to the release. Tell me.
It was so spontaneous. Those kind of songs you can't even plan or lie. So Missy Wezi just came up in my room, just chilling one day, wrote the verses, chorus was already there, natural. Hey, production was a homie called Pink Grills 99. Yo, shout out Pink Grills, a great producer. We just came out like that. We sent it out. Did not expect the response we got.
Yeah.
Inshallah, another one like that. But thank you. That's it.
I like he said wallahi and inshallah. I'm just like, this is it. This is at wallahi. No, man, but like this song became so. This beat you were given for free. Is that true?
Yeah. He heard the song and he was like, hey, okay. Crazy. Take it.
Really?
Yeah,
he was like, it's so fire.
Yeah, he's like, yo, do your thing. Shout out, bro. Love. Like,
now
big
feel
love.
shorty like a box.
Yeah.
You're telling me to stop. Nina make a box, Kahush?
All of them.
Tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Nani ako box kwako?
All of them.
Nani ako box kwako?
Ati?
Na kwako?
Kwangu?
Who's in box? Yeah.
Yangu?
Yeah.
Box yangu?
Yeah.
Wajua mimi niko ndani ya box tayari. Chris, kwani mimi siko kwa box, bro?
It's tough.
Ati walai.
Wallahi, ati where's stop?
Okay, so I want to talk about lyrics, right? Yeah. So next, kuna kadem mi upatanga kasawa but sijawahi muona bila weave yawa. Next. Sasa hizo ni gani?
Ni highlight.
Kwani tusivai weave?
Yaani sijai muona. Unajua the keyword ni sijawahi.
Muona bila.
Like sijawahi.
Like. Unajua elewa hiyo shock. It's a shock factor when you've always seen me with hair, and then you just see some beat up cornrows.
Like you're bald. like unajua. So I was like, hey, I have to.
So, okay, so
I have to confirm.
What issues ni gani kwa nini?
Trust issues too, yeah. Issues ni trust issues.
Okay, so pata dem ako flat VXS mko same mkivalia mavest.
Mulika.
So are you saying you like them thick girls or like what are you trying to say?
We love all them ladies though.
All
first.
of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
All like
I love all of them. So both of you are single right now. Is that what you're saying?
Are you single, you?
Hey, Kahush. Hey, I'm
just asking, we're just asking.
I'm not. How am I single?
As friends.
With children. Anyway, now, Cheki, Alini show, I don't do matatus kidogo amalize soul za viatu. That killed it all.
I
killed it.
That killed it. That was the one.
That was the one for me.
These women out here, they don't care about us, bro. Me, I'm not even lying.
What do you mean?
I'm not lying.
What do you mean they don't care about you?
Like pressure too, like pressure. So
wanakula fair ama shida ni nini, Chris? Ni show. Nitakusaidia. I'll help Kahush. I'm here to help the both of you.
Yeah, I understand.
Tell me your problem.
All love, but saa ingine yani nakuanga too highlights. So your highlights saa ingine nakuanga too much. It's too much.
Yeah, I feel it.
You have to mitigate.
I understand you.
Sometimes
you need to
mitigate, bro. Balance
ni muhimu. So you're saying the ladies don't show your love?
They show us love.
Always
You're just there just
but
unfair.
Just maybe, a lady can put for another quicker pressure.
Yeah.
And like her herself, what she expects you to do for her, like she's never even experienced that herself. So like, why me? Why are you giving me that pressure? So I was like, anasemanga, she says she doesn't do matatus, but amemaliza soul za viatu.
That is so true. You know that people who say that.
Yeah, but love.
They tell you atimi lazima ni cab. But every day unatumia nduthi bra. See like come to nione. I get what you're saying.
Just be real and small time. You're true. Yeah, just about love.
Yeah. Balance.
Love.
Balance.
Here's positivity and spreading love.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we're all about spreading love here in the studio, by the way. I'm feeling the energy between these two guys. We need to keep them and maintain them until like 1 o'clock because they can't go. I'm kidding, but we're going to be with them, hopefully, back after the break when we ask them a few questions. Plus, I see my tweets are going crazy. I will ask all of your questions in due time. Send them in. The hashtag is HeyAmina. Kahush and Chris Kaiga in studio right now. As we talk about, Kahush, you were telling me about this project that you were working on. It's supposed to come out maybe this year?
Yes.
You will tell us, is it an album? What is it?
It's gonna be. I can't say the title of what it is. I'll say it's a project.
Okay.
Just say it's a project, but it's gonna be always the best I give. That's a project coming out later this year, probably October, November. I love we turn up. Simple.
Nice.
Simple.
All right, so I saw you talking about Zinia Manasseh on your social media and, bigging her up and giving her props.
Yes, sir.
Well-deserved props.
Shout out Zenya.
Shout out to Zinia.
Shout out Zenya.
So is she someone you're going to be working with soon? Can you tell us
Yes.
about anyone you are going to be featuring soon?
For sure. So, Zenya, of course, that's like royalty to me. My God, she's so talented. So, of course, Zenya, artists such as, there's a guy called Cobes. Everybody knows, okay, Cobes. A guy called Mask. There's so many like great artists that I'm also on their projects that are coming out soon, by the way. Mask's project is out soon. But anyways, on my project, they're also on my project, and we have great music coming together. Maya Molo, Beiti, Buti, some legends, new legends.
Ouch, yeah.
Like, I'm trying to use the opportunity to show everybody that this country has something that you can live with.
And that's true. And I feel like, for a long time, we didn't see a lot of the talent.
Yes.
There's a renaissance taking place right now. And, everyone's sort of like coming to the continent. But there is this, there's something that's just been boiling under here in Nairobi. And I feel like the scene is popping up right now.
Yes, it is.
As in a lot of this new talent that would have ordinarily never really made it mainstream.
Exactly.
And now just like
Getting
shutting
the
it
chance.
down. Yeah, they're getting their chance.
Everybody
now,
getting a chance.
Chapa Chapa was a very different sound.
Yeah.
It wasn't like what we were sort of used to. But tell me about Chapa Chapa.
Chapa Chapa is just on the vibey part of Kahush, So an African tune, because I'm African, I love doing that stuff. I have so many more like that, and I'm working on more and more and more. But Chapa Chapa is a vibe.
Yeah.
Just to get it going, That's the vibe.
Okay. Well, you guys are a vibe.
Vibes.
Mtakuwa mnafanya ngoma zingine ama like this
Inshallah.
is So there's another song. Have you already recorded? What can you tell us, Chris?
We have ideas, because it all starts with ideas, but we build on them, yani. But at least, because everything starts from ideas.
Yeah.
So at least we have ideas.
I heard from a little bird that you guys are going to do a number of songs together. So
Inshallah.
that bad.
It's big.
Telling me that you
He's a
already
bad guy.
recorded a couple of songs.
That
So-
studio session we had was productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris, it's been a very difficult year for so many people, especially for entertainers and artists. And, with a lot of people watching right now, going through some difficult times, unakuanga ule mse mwenye anakangwa good vibes, unakuanga like always looking at the glass half full. Unaweza ambia nini mse ana watch say?
About this hard
About
times,
being
yeah?
positive, about, staying just in high spirits, trying to just be a bit more optimistic.
And
Unaweza ambia?
I can say it's an opportunity to change maybe your focus, try focus, look at other things, See at like what we are used to look at haiko sai, it's not there, but that mean we can't look at other things. So it's just an opportunity to grow in other areas. Yeah.
Achani niwaulize, mliona story ya Art Cafe? I won't specifically talk about Art Cafe, but I'll talk about, entertainers being paid with exposure. Where come you perform? Bro, come you perform. Kuna
At
watu
least,
10,000
at
watakuwa
least,
hapa. Ile nitakubaya
at least.
chipo. Makofi. So this whole thing about, artists being paid, creatives being paid, using exposures to do, someone will see you here, you might get another opportunity. What are your thoughts about that, the both of you? Let me start with Chris.
To be honest, your quote-unquote exposure has ever helped me because it helped me know how things are on the other side, But only once, first time, is the only time to liambiwa that exposure thing. From there, we wanted money. We were
Wala
strict.
usini-expose.
Yeah,
Usini-expose.
you expose me on chair with no
Expose
money.
ile kazi ya idobare, bro. Mimi nataka pesa. Okay?
Expose me with this money.
Yeah, expose me to the money.
expose me
What
to
do
the
what do
money.
you think?
Hey, people have worked hard. So, get what you deserve. If you know people deserve that more than exposure, because you can't live off exposure all the time.
That's true.
So, get what you deserve. And
Yeah.
I think we deserve something.
It used to be a business.
It's a business, man.
People need to know that you just don't. Anyhow, wanguki to. There's a formula that guys try formulate so that you create your chances. You know, so exposure, dime pay.
Yeah, it's not. It's
It
not
helps.
at
It helps.
Yeah. This is
Kidogo,
Jobo, it's
but-
Jobo, yani. This is not just at the left, right, and then.
jumping.
You just jump until you're lucky. Ay, bana. Ay, bana.
Manze watu hudharau. Wanaona watu wanafanya
Wanaona
nini?
ni
Mnaka tu
mchezo,
cartoon. And you know, like the other thing is, you know, fans don't understand. Then, you know, there was a song back in the day where they would say, you know, wasanii kwa mathri na mafans kwa mabima,
That's
yo.
short on Nazizi.
But that's reality. You wonder why your favorite artist is not living in that mansion, or you're wondering why after you've had this event, you're taking selfies with
in
the
Kenya,
MC as if
in
you
Kenya,
come
so much needs to change entertainment-wise, you know. And that's like what we'll bring to the table. Ama will try.
Yeah.
Money is important, but like we know these people try kill you early with money, little money, you know, money that next year is not there, and then next year you're not there also. So you see, so it's about valuing people, and making people. In Kenya, a lot needs to change, to be
A
honest.
lot needs to change.
A lot needs to
change.
Shout out to guys like, you know, Roya, who
Yeah,
support
shout out. Yeah,
and help
that's it.
enrich the lives of a lot of entertainers and give them platforms where they can come up with events and come up with all these creative ways so that they can sustain their lives. So just shout out to Ronnie, Kip, and everyone else from that end. But thank you so much for coming
Shout out
to the show.
Tupac kwanza.
Now Tupac!
Tupac.
Yes! Mnega, mnega wa
Chief Spec Master Mastingo.
Mr. Mastingo,
I'll
Chief
tell you
Mastingo,
what,
Master.
Tupac anaka ule mse mwenye anaambianga madem, just give me your number, I'll talk to Kahush for
Me,
you.
I know
Don't
them.
worry. I know
I know them.
Chris, we even hung out. I'm seeing him show you guys, give me your number.
You know, are you mad? Are you mad?
Crazy, bro. Oh, you guys are so funny. All right, so social media, make sure you follow them. Check out the brand new song, Mastingos. It is a hit from Kahush and Chris Kaiga. Do you guys want to say anything before I say goodbye and you go because of the curfew?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you, everyone. Shout out Master Mastingo himself, Papa. Make him do a move, alai. Amezificha. He has tingos.
Yes, Tingos.
Trust. But
Please.
thank you,
Wait,
everyone.
like, okay.
The love, thank you. The trend, walai. Much love.
Walai.
Walai?
Yeah.
Yes,
Walai.
Kahush, walai?
Yo, more love, most love.
Walai.
Please, guys, kifanya Stingo, fanya properly. Big love to everybody on Twitter.
Stingo guys?
I've seen you.
I've seen you. You can.
Psych! You can get it! I can get it! You can get it!
I'm already
I can
here.
get it.
I was already here.
I
Psych! Psych!